Okay, so let's take a look at practice 3. And there is no practice activity in lesson 2. So when you look at lesson 2, and you will see this, there are no practices for this lesson. And lesson 3 is a practice activity that I'm going to show you. The practice title is not correct. So it's got to be a RAC practice activity, but in the title is a grid infrastructure. But when you move on, you will see the overview of this practice activity. And in this practice, you will install the database software to both hub and leaf node in your cluster. And the first demonstration is practice 3-1, and we will start with installing RAC database software. And next practice demonstration will be creating database. In this practice, you will install the database software to both hub and leaf node. Okay, wait a minute. So why do I need the RAC database software in the leaf node? And we already discussed that. Starting with the 12.2, we can create read-only database instances in the leaf node, which called the reader node. And as part of a preparation of a reader node practice activity, we will install RAC database software in the leaf node. And we're going to open a new terminal window as a root user on host 01. So to clean up our environment, I will close all terminal window. Now we'll start from beginning. So I had other session here. I don't need it. I will just open it, and I will set up eKit and terminal window. So we will connect to host 01 as a root user account. Password is the same, Oracle. And then we're going to change user 1 app permission 775. And I'm going to repeat it across all database servers. SSH host 02 and SSH in host 03 and SSH in host 04 and SSH in host 05. Okay, so I changed the permission, and we're gonna open another terminal window. So because this terminal session is to set up and also prepare practice activities. Now I need a X window enable the terminal session. And I will use SSH-X Oracle at host 01. Now, what I'm going to do, just to give you a demonstration, I'm going to copy and paste. And let's see how it works. I'm not sure that this dash is a long dash or a regular dash. Hit enter. Okay, so copy-paste worked at this time. But if the copy-paste doesn't work, it's probably because of a dash. So you can just replace dash after copy paste. And then you will change it directory. And we downloaded the database software in the stage database directory. And when you look at this directory, you have all the software you downloaded. And then we're gonna start installer. In a few seconds, and you will see OUI for database software installation. So that's in OUI, and we don't need the update for education environment. So I will unselect security update, and then I will confirm it. And you can create database after installing software, but to give you step-by-step configuration of your database environment, in this practice activity, we will install database software first, And in the next practice activity, we will create database. And we want to install software for a RAC database, the creation. And where do you want to install database software? And we want to install RAC database software across all 5 servers, because we will create a 3-node cluster in a 3-node RAC database initially, and later on, and we will add a reader node on host shadow 4 and host shadow 5. And then we're going to move on to next step. And it will check connectivity across all 5 servers, and also password list connectivity across 5 servers. So if you are able to move on to next step, then SSH connectivity testing is done successfully. And to test in our complete features of a 12c R2, we will choose Enterprise Edition, but you can also install with a standard edition if you want to test for a small size of environment. So in our case, we're going to choose Enterprise Edition to test all features available. And we will install software on the user 1 app Oracle product 12.20 DB home location. And then we will leave the default setup for OS authentication. OS DBA associated with the DBA OS group, and OS upper privileged group is associated with the upper. So we can actually associate privileged group with the OS group. Thus, the member of each OS group can log in as a sysdba or sysupper and sysdataguard and so on. So we will actually keep the default setting. And then we will check prerequisite. And once this task is done, and you will see a summary page, you review summary information and how much space is required for installation, and also source location, database edition, and also Oracle base and software location, and these are something that you're going to check. And under the progress bar, you see the items being checked, checking node connectivity at 55%, and checking multicast checking, and there are more checks. And CRS integrity at 65%. Okay, almost done. So now, let's see, 75 gigabytes available. I have plenty of space. And it is also install database software only installation. And also we have a privilege group association with OS group for OS authentication. So it looks like everything is good. So I will click install button to start installation. From this point, it will take probably about 25 minutes. So you can actually watch installation progress, and then you can review other practice activities or other lectures, and you come back in 25 minutes, and then you can continue. Since it will take 25 minutes, I will pause at this point, and I will come back to continue. Okay, so after waiting for a while at 97%, I got execute configuration script pop-up window, and I will have to execute this across all servers as a root user account. I'm going to copy this. Now we'll open new window, and you can do it in a different way, but I will do this way: root at host 01, and I will execute this script. Again, you can also connect to host 01 to execute one at a time. That's based on your preference. Okay, so I'm done. And let's come back to here. I will click OK to finish installation. So I will close this. So I completed step number 14 and I completed the rest of the steps. And then step 16 was complete. Step 17 was complete. And that's for practice 3-1. I showed how to install database software across Hub node and also Leaf node. And that's for practice 3-1.